Lazarus was sick, everybody was frustrated because Jesus came too late, right? He didn't rush to heal him. He waited, and by the time he showed up, Lazarus was already dead. 4 days in the grave, and everyone around him thought, Jesus, you've come too late. The story's over. Hope is gone, right? But what they didn't know was that Jesus, this was a part of his plan all along, right? He wasn't running late. It wasn't like a bunch of carts, pulled by camels that were backed up on the dirt road, right? No. Jesus is setting the stage for something incredible, a miracle. He let them sit in silence for long enough. He let them sit in silence enough for something impossible to happen. So that when Jesus finally did speak, life came out of it. A miracle that nobody saw coming, right? And can I just say this morning that maybe that's exactly what God is doing with you and I. Maybe the silence you're in right now is not the end of the story. Maybe it's the setup for what only He can do. Maybe God is allowing space not because He's absent, but because He's preparing you for something deeper, something greater than you can imagine, hope, or ever even desire. So if I can encourage you this morning, not to stop trusting just because you have not seen movement, or walk away because you've not heard anything yet. Don't give up just because it hurts, and I know that there are times in this life where things hurt. The silence is not the evidence that God has left you. It might just be the backdrop for the moment He shows up in a way that can change everything. And so even in the questioning, even in the waiting, even in the pain, even in the doubting, keep praying, keep believing, keep asking, keep trusting. Because your story does not end in silence, and neither does your hope.